It all began in a savannah, as I spawned in and immediately headed to the nearest tree in sight, and spotted a structure made out of iron bars and redstone torches. Not thinking much of it, I got to work and began gathering wood. After getting enough wood for a table and a pickaxe, I began getting some cobblestone to upgrade ASAP. I took a closer look to the tower and saw nothing amusing, but I did spot some coal, which I wanted to get. Then I needed some food, so this had to be done. I witnessed an elephant and wondered if it was hostile, so I got uncomfortably close to it, but it did not attack me. Then I came across a tower of horror, pure terror, as there were mangled bodies hanging on and off of it. So I went to explore and possibly loot it. I found an anvil and took it for myself, as well as some other stuff laying around. I stumbled upon some ruins and decided to look around. But didn't find anything weird or out of place. Besides this huge tower, that I still don't know why is it here. As I was searching for a place to build my house, I came across another one of these. I believe these are buildings for human sacrifice. I don't know who or why does this, but I'm afraid to find out really. Night was coming, and I still hadn't built a house, so it was really bad. And I kept finding these human sacrificial chambers, which did not make my situation any better. That's when these giant footsteps came. They sounded huge, and that made the fact I didn't have a house much worse. I have no idea what these are or what makes them. Oh God, they're back again. I am forced to spend the night in one of these chambers. I blockade the entrance for good and head up the ladder. And there he is. He spawned. The stalker is officially gonna haunt me till he kills me and consumes my soul. Not only am I gonna be stuck with him, but with also those footsteps. It couldn't get any worse. Honestly, I don't know what's worse. The fact I see him, or the fact I can't see him. Like, on one hand, I see where he is and what he's doing, but on the other hand, I kinda wish I don't see him, if you know what I mean. He really disappeared when I turned my back on him. Of course he did. This breathing is really unsettling. I can hear the stalker breathe around my neck. It's almost day now, and the stomping has went away. But I can't say the same thing for the stalker. I leave this place and immediately head over to the house I saw. Look at him trying to hide. Oh crap, he decides to attack me. I seal off any possible entrance for him and wait him out inside this place for now. He finally left. It's weird how he attacked me when I got inside this little construction. Does it belong to him? Or is this supposed to be a trap he failed to kill me in? I still don't know. And what's with the music? What the hell is this music? A house. This is possible shelter for me. It's an iron door, so I have to break in. This looks low-key abandoned, but good enough for me. I immediately started cleaning the place for myself and made a bed to set my spawn here, in case I get killed. I began to dig a mine, or simply a place to get cobblestone safely in. I began to decorate the place so that it looked more comfy by placing every useful item I got in my inventory. And now, time for some windows so that I can see what's going on around my home. If the stalker is stalking me, or if I'm being encircled by zombies and skeletons. I decided I would build a second floor for better visibility and access to the roof. Getting the courage required to be even on the roof of my house at night, I get out and begin building while trembling in fear and anticipation of any attack at any given chance. These footsteps start to creep me out more and more. I've got no idea if this thing that seems huge by the sound he makes is hostile or not, but I really hope it is not. I try to build this as fast as possible because I do not feel safe in here, at least not until I finish this building. I'm almost done with it. Now just the windows, and it's ready. Since I don't have enough windows, and I'm not going outside at night, I'll have to improvise with what I've got. Since I feel encircled by hostile mobs, I plan on making an escape route, or second entrance to my home, in case anything bad happens. Yes, finally, the sun is rising again. It's quite weird. A whole night without the weird entity stalking me. That's really not something of his character. Finally getting the courage to go out to explore once again, I leave my home and head this way. I decided to fight a kangaroo for some food. And this annoying creeper blew a hole in my home. This is not good. I immediately got to repairing my home, but I lost the glass, which I was not able to get because there wasn't any sand nearby, and I didn't want to risk venturing too far for just some windows. The stalker still has not appeared once since the last time I saw him. This is getting weird now. I really don't know what's going on or what he's planning, and that terrifies me. I check out the mine in front of my house, but don't really find anything good. I go down anyway and find some iron, which I happily take, since I want to make a bucket to take that water I saw earlier and maybe build a farm for myself for a steady flow of food supply, considering I can barely leave my home further than 20 blocks. I go and get the water and immediately start working on the farm, which I plan to build on top of the second floor I did earlier. It will be made out of wood, since I believe this stalker entity can't break blocks. And by the time it's night, I'm already done with it, which is fine, I guess. Nothing much interesting or weird happened during the night, but when it hit day, I went outside and saw this interesting looking trader who was riding an elephant. I went to chop some wood and heard the stalkers breathing, and that's when I turned around and saw him. He was trying to hide once again, but failed at doing so. That's when I noticed my door taking time to close, but he was still there, so I didn't think much of it. Holy Jesus, my heart. I then built a place to grow trees in safely. Following what had just happened, I refused to have any real reason to leave my home.
Part 2 soon.